If you're wondering why I look like your neighbor who yells at the kids to get off her damn lawn, that is because I am trying out one of those no heat curling techniques. Hello and welcome to my channel. So despite the fact that it was horribly cold weather all weekend, I am still so pumped for summertime, so I have another summer look for you. I'm going for a yellow pastel, and I just want to show you how you can create a monochromatic look when you have all these random pans of color. So of course, step one is to prime, and I will be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I'm going to apologize in advance. For the eye look, I will be jumping around 3 palettes just because I have a lot of yellows spread out amongst, actually I have 4 palettes, but today I'm just using 3 of them. Now, the trick to rocking a monochromatic look is to start with the darkest parts first and work your way out to light. So we're going to begin in the crease. And I don't have a dark yellow, unfortunately, so instead I'm going to be using a bit of a burnt orange from the Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk palette. I will be using the color Shade, and I'm going to just kind of draw a bit of a crease for myself. And I'm just really making sure I'm blending that in because I do want there to be a bit of a darker gradient coming out of this, but I don't want the burnt orange to be the main feature. I want yellows. So then I'm going to go in with my darkest shade of yellow, which is Sunset Rose from the Ace Beauty palette. And I'm going to put that right over top of burnt orange and blend it out. Now I'm done with my Ace Beauty palette, and the next palette I will be using is the Storybook Cosmetics Fairy Tales. Yes, I use it for something other than my eyebrows. And I'm going to go in with this yellow called Quiver. And with Quiver, I'm just going over the top of Sunset Rose and then blending it down a little bit. Finally, I will be going in with the last yellow color for my crease, and I will be using the Morphe 35B palette, and I will be using this yellow right here. And I'm going to take that yellow, and I'm just going to place it on the edge of the highest yellow I have so far, just to really make that yellow color pop. Finally, I am going to take the white from the Morphe 35B. I'm going to use a bit looser of a brush, and I'm just going to lightly brush the white along my eyebrow line and then blending it into the yellow on the top. Now I'm going to use some sparkly yellows that I have just to create a halo effect on my eyelid. The first one I will start with is from the Storybook Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to use that nice yellow gold called Milion. And I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my eyelid and the inner corner of my eyelid. And finally, I will be going in with the Morphe 35B, this sparkly yellow right here. And I'm going to take that in the center of my eye. Once I have all the colors built up, I'm just going to go in and blend them all together. So I'm just gonna go off camera now. I'm gonna prime my face, eyebrows, foundation, conceal. I'm not gonna do contour though, because contour would just be a little too harsh for this look today. I'm back! Next, I'm going to go in on my lower lash line, and I'm just going to use those sparkle colors that I used on my eyelid, and I'm gonna use those underneath my lash line as well. But before I start that, I just want to go in with a little bit of that burnt orange color from the Ace Beauty palette, just to give a little line underneath my eye. This will add more definition because it's very dark in comparison to the colors that I will be putting on. Next, I'm going to go in with that darker gold yellow Milion from the Storybook Cosmetics. I'm going to start by putting it in the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to put it on the inner corner of my eye, but leaving space in the middle for that lighter yellow sparkly color from the Morphe palette. This creates such a beautiful effect around your eye because then it's like the center of your eye is glowing, really drawing attention to your iris color. And just to complete the look, I'm going to take the white from the Morphe 35B palette and I'm going to put that in the inner corner of my eye. Now I have a very beautiful yellow eyeshadow look going and we're just going to finish it up. I'm going to quickly do my mascara off camera. Now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. I'm not going to use a lot and I'm actually going to use a matte bronzer for this. So I'm going to use the Tarteist Pro Glow Contour and Highlight Kit and I'll be using Sculpt. Just lightly going in and making sure to blend it out so I have no harsh lines. Now I'm going to go in with a blush. I think I want to go with a really light pink for this. So I'm going to go back into my 35 Morphe B and I'm going to use this really light shade here. It just adds a little pop of pink. So when I go in with my pink lipstick afterwards, it's not gonna look totally different. Now I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. And today I'll be using the Smashbox Spotlight Palette Gold and I'll be using this highlighter here. This highlighter is so nice for when I just want a little bit of a soft highlight. It just matches my skin tone so well. To complete today's look, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Airy Fairy. I feel like this look is looking very pink lemonade and I'm so here for it. So here you go, the final look. I just want to quickly note that my hair was still wet when I took it out of the roll, so it's deflated now. But to focus on my look, as you can see, the yellow stands out very nicely. The pink blush and lipstick go along with it really well. I feel very bright and springy right now. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of this look? Would you try this out, but maybe with a different color? A lot of the techniques that I used today don't have to be used specifically for yellow. If you, say, have random greens, you could definitely do something like that. The trick is to always start with your darkest color, move out with your lightest color for the crease, and then for your eyelid to start with the darkest on the outside and then move your way in to create a halo look. If you weren't going for a halo look, you'd want the brighter color closer to the corner of your eye just to brighten up your eye. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little notification bell so you know every time one of my videos comes out. Thanks again so much for watching. Until next time. 35, if I remember correctly, it was called Lemonade. I'm so sorry I lost that list, guys. And I'm doing my best to adjust for that. Please bear with me. Give me a glow in the spots that I need it most.